All right, we have 7 weeks left in 2021. We spoke about the first step in your year-end business checklist last week, so if you missed that, go ahead and stop this real fast, go back, listen to that, and then come back to today. It's that important, and I don't want you to miss a single step. What do we need to do in our business to prepare for 2022? That's the question we're trying to answer today. Good morning, Thomas Joyner with Business on Purpose here. So like I said, last week we spoke about tweaking and revisiting the vision for your business and communicating that with your team throughout and through a year-end letter. It's simple yet unbelievably powerful. And today I want to start by diving in on your end-of-year financial checklist. That's step 2. Quick story for you. A few weeks ago, I was working with a local business and we jumped back into their financial dashboard. We call it the level 2 dashboard. We use it to track your cash position throughout the year. And so we jumped back in just to kind of look at a few things, and they'd subdivided their bank accounts into 5 separate bank accounts: profit, operating expenses, owner's compensation, taxes, and an income account that everything gets deposited into. Simple yet super effective and easy to track. So we spent some time looking back over the highs and the lows of the year, and the numbers really started to tell us a few things. First, having updated books isn't all it's cracked up to be. Yes, it's necessary, but it doesn't give you an accurate picture of your business. No, as some people will say, I'm looking at our P&L and it's telling me that we made X dollars so far this year. Why isn't that in our bank accounts? Well, that's exactly why we do this. Sure enough, all of their cash bank accounts were lower than anticipated with the exception of one. And it allowed us to just start asking questions. What do your receivables look like? Do we have any big accounts that have yet to pay that are way in arrears that will really move the needle? How do we need our team spending their time to make sure we collect on those receivables? Do we need to forego overtime for a period until we can get back to a better cash position? Do we hold off on new equipment or buying material in bulk until we can collect on overdue invoices? It's about cash in the business. You see, all of this helps give you, the business owner, a better idea of what you need to run your business off of. Imagine if we had just looked at the P&L. Tons of billing, expenses look normal, revenue's up, but everything's not necessarily attached to cash in the business. So you go about your business as usual, spending away and digging yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into a hole that you didn't even know was there. That's why we use our level 2 dashboard. It tells you what you can run your business off of today, and it allows you to make informed decisions. And the beautiful thing about this conversation, we saw that 2 checks needed to be picked up ASAP, and the business owner could actually give himself a small raise and his guys a small raise in the coming year. All because we tracked it every single week of the year, and we know the highs and lows, and we know the percentages that we're running off of every dollar that comes in income. That's why we track the cash position weekly. And so if you haven't already, subdivide your bank accounts. If you haven't already, go back and listen to our multiple bank accounts podcast or set up a meeting with us to go through it. It's magic. I don't want to say that it just is this wave a tiny wand, but we've seen it happen over and over and over. When you have clarity around the cash in your business, you can make the right decisions. So then from there, you begin tracking your cash position in each account weekly or bi-weekly, making sure you're including payables and receivables so you have an accurate representation of all that you need to know. And if you have all that set up, you look back over the course of your year, you can ask some questions. You can say, what information can be taken from our cash swings? Are there months that are lower that you need to cut costs? And can you afford to give yourself a raise? Do you have the money for new hires? What's your actual net margin? That's a big one, not the one you think you have on your P&L. But all of this gives you the information to look at next year and put together a simple budget. Nothing too fancy, but project out your work, project out your expenses on that work, your payroll, and do it on purpose instead of just running your business hoping for the best. See, it puts you back in charge and helps you make informed decisions going into 2022. So do it right now. Look back over your level 2 dashboard and build a simple budget for next year. Do you need to change any percentages or allocate for new costs anywhere? Are there new opportunities coming that you can go ahead and start planning for now? And do you need to give anyone a raise or just change anything up? Now's the time to make those decisions. Right now, before it happens and it's on your plate. You've got to go and do it right now. Hey, that's all for today. Remember, step 1 was tweak and revisit your vision and writing a letter to your team. And then also building out your culture calendars. Today was all about financial readiness with subdivided bank accounts and a dashboard to track them with a simple budget for the next fiscal year to capitalize on the information. So go do it right now. Make a meeting with yourself. It's worth it, I promise. Have a great day. Thanks.